you said that you grew up a lot during the production of the movie. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I think everything from like having to do stunts in tight dresses and heels, like the confidence that I grew physically, as well as just emotionally going on set every day and being thrown in these situations of who, what, when, where, and why, and having to react differently as a character, not wanting to make her seem weak, but also not being afraid to show emotion. And I think that balance was one that I needed to kind of find and find within myself, and what to draw from to be this kind of emotion and this kind of emotion. And I think acting-wise, it just caused me to go different places that I hadn't gone before, and also as Lily, like long hours, no time off, so strenuous, we're all working so hard, but you can't let that show. You can't let it show that you're exhausted. You have to just keep going, and I think that's in due part to all these guys, like, you know, encouragement every day, and our director really pushing us, and everyone just being genuinely passionate about it really helps.
So in a sense, that process of growing up kind of parallels Clary's journey, doesn't it?
Yeah, I felt like Clary and I really did have very similar journeys. Like, I found my voice a lot in this movie as Lily, but as Clary as well. She goes through this journey of self-discovery, and in many ways I feel like I also have discovered more things about myself. Clary was a role model for me. You know, I was a fan of the books before I was cast, and I looked up to her in many ways, and I just... The one point is that she never falters from her journey of finding her mom, and my mom and I are so close that I feel I would do what she did to get mine back. And I think if you have that passion and you have that drive to do what you put your mind to, that's a role model, and that can be anybody, anywhere, who works anywhere or does anything like that. That is a role model.
So did you bond well with your on-screen mom?
Lena, yeah, she's so awesome. She's so badass. She is a lovely, spiritual, cool human being, but at the same time, she is so badass, and she's such a fighter. And unfortunately, we didn't get to shoot that many scenes together, because obviously I'm searching for her. But the scenes we did shoot together were awesome, and we had a very teenage mother-daughter relationship right off the bat.
Yeah.
With all the stunt training that I've had, and self-defense and knife fighting, sword fighting, acrobatics and wire work and all that, I like to think physically I'm a lot more badass than I was a couple months ago before I started filming. So in that sense, I've grown a lot, and I can do it in heels. So that's even cooler. I've had moments that have been wacko. I was in Dublin, and I was at a concert in the middle of a field, and these two girls came up to me just crying, and they were like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Lily." And they're like, "No, Clary Frey." And then they were screaming, "August 21st." I was like, "What happens August 21st?" Because I was in this other movie mindset. The movie comes out, and they were so pumped about it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is in the middle of nowhere," and it surprised me, it threw me, As long as I'm doing it for the right reasons and I'm passionate about it, then that's the right reason. It's whatever happens, happens, and you have to really care at the end of the day. If no one sees it, if you got something out of it for you, then you'll take that, and no one can take that away from you.